forever. Senpai.
Join me on the journey of finding which manhwa or manhua has the best art. In this series, I will be going through a mix of my favorite titles that I've been reading and give you the top list. What is your favorite manhwa or manhua which has the best art style? The World After the Fall. Alternative title, The Post-Destruction World. The World After Destruction. The World After the End. Genre, action, adventure, drama, fantasy, mystery, shonen. Tags, apocalypse, game elements, level system, strong male lead, tower climbing, webtoons, full color, based on a web novel. Type, manhwa. Status, ongoing. Chapters, 20+. Release, 2022. Faced with imminent defeat and certain death, would you choose to run or continue to fight for a doomed world? When mysterious towers appear across the world, summoning monsters that prey on mankind, this is the choice presented to the Tower Walkers, adventurers with special powers to fight the monsters. On the brink of death, they can choose to use a regression stone to return to the past for a second chance, though this decision places them in a separate timeline forever. Stubborn Tower Walker Jae-hwan rejects this choice, choosing to fight for the original timeline, and learning shocking secrets about the tower along the way. Tomb Raider King. Alternative title, King of Excavation. King of Thief. The King of Robbers. Genre, action, adventure, comedy, fantasy, shonen. Tags, the badass male lead, dungeon, level system, magic, relic, webtoons, full color, RPG, second chance, time travel, based on a novel, revenge. Type, manhwa. Status, ongoing. Chapters, 330+. Release, 2019. Mysterious tombs appeared all over the world one day, each containing a relic which grants its owner supernatural abilities. Juhyun Soo is a tomb explorer, excavator, and raider. Betrayed by his employer, he's about to die at the hands of a powerful new relic when he suddenly finds himself 15 years in the past, before any relics or tombs made their debut. Driven by feelings of revenge, how will Juhyun use his knowledge of the future to become the Tomb Raider King? Kill the Hero. Genre, action, adventure, fantasy, shonen. Tags, webtoons, full color, second chance, time travel, based on a web novel, betrayal, dungeon, game elements, level system, necromancer, revenge. Type, manhwa. Status, ongoing. Chapters, 95+. Release, 2020. After he's killed by the righteous leader of his own guild, Woojin gets a chance to start over. This time he's not interested in saving the world from monsters, he's got his sights set on revenge. His high-level kills quickly garner him notoriety among the game plebs, while boosting his stats as he masterminds his way closer to the top. But there's something no one can figure out, whose side he's playing for. Now that he knows how to play to win, Woojin will stop at nothing to destroy the hero. My Life as a Player. Alternative title, Player from Today Onwards. Player starting from today. Starting today, I'm a player. Genre, action, adventure, fantasy, shonen. Tags, webtoons, full color, time travel, based on a web novel, game elements, reincarnation, second chances, skill growth, leveling system. Type, manhwa. Status, ongoing. Chapters, 45+. Release, 2021. It's been 100 years since ordinary people turned into livestock to live as hunters' slaves. One day, while training hard to become a hunter to fix this unreasonable situation, I was attacked by Eden's Athena, who wanted my Diary of the Demon King. Thanks to the powers of my mentor, Sumku, I succeeded in going back 100 years ago, but then a message appeared in front of me. The Sky of Apocalypse, will be your sponsor. The Sky of Apocalypse, who had sponsored the Demon King. Then, I'll become the player. The Hero Returns. Alternative title, Hero Returns. Genre, action, adventure, drama, fantasy, shounen, supernatural. Tags, webtoons, full color, martial arts, second chance, time travel, based on a web novel, dungeon, game elements, hiding true ability, level system, magic, monster, overpowered male lead, tower climbing, weak to strong. Type, manhwa. Status, ongoing. Chapters, 30+. Release, 2022. The strongest hero of humanity, Kim Sung-bin. He threw everything on the line and fought, but he still couldn't prevent the destruction of the world. But his legend has just begun as he returns 20 years into the past. I'll definitely kill it this time. Now fully equipped with overwhelming power and experience, the hero's raid isn't over yet.
Master Villainous the Invincible. Alternative title. I'm a martial art villainess, but I'm the strongest. Genre, action, drama, fantasy, historical, martial arts, romance, shoujo. Tags, based on a novel, Isekai, Mirim, overpowered female lead, reincarnated in a novel, reincarnated in another world, reincarnation, villainous, webtoon. Type, manhwa. Status, ongoing. Chapters, 60+. Release, 2020. Our main character was an unsuccessful romance fantasy novelist when she gets into a hit-and-run, then wakes up as the villainess in a best-selling martial arts novel. She uses the information from the novel that she had analyzed in her original life, in order to avoid her death ending and finding the truth behind what had really happened to her. The Taming of the Tyrant. Alternative title. I tamed a tyrant and ran away. Genre, drama, fantasy, historical, josei, romance. Tags, based on a web novel, Emperor, full color, hiding true ability, Isekai, knight, magic, master-disciple relationship, nobility, overpowered female lead, reincarnation, revenge, royalty, time skip. Type, manhwa. Status, ongoing. Chapters, 60+. Release, 2021. All Charlize Ronan ever wanted was to bring honor to her family. But instead, she is forced into becoming a living sword, a mere tool for the emperors. It is from this hell that she prays for justice, and awakens in her former body. Now, determined to tear down this horrible empire, Charlize seeks out the young prince, Dylan Blade. She will put him on the throne, not as an honorable ruler, but as a tyrant. It is time for Charlize to tame the one who will bring forth her revenge.
Her summon. Genre, action, adventure, comedy, fantasy, shounen. Tags, Isekai, magic, overpowered protagonist, summoner, transported to another world, traveling between worlds, weak to strong, webtoon, wizard. Type, manhwa. Status, completed. Chapters, 117. Release, 2018. 3 years after he shuts himself away from society, surrounding himself with 2D friends. Otaku Jin Kyung finds himself summoned to another world by a petite summoner who needs help. Due to a misuse of a word joke on live TV broadcast, girl group otaku, Jin Kyung ended up becoming doxxed and labeled as a child predator, and ended up getting social anxiety disorder. 3 years later, because of his past incident from the 3D world, his love for only the 2D world manifested, and ended up becoming a shut-in otaku. Then one day, as Jin Kyung was no lifing as usual, he was summoned to another world, and came face to face with a bright-eyed, hopeful summoner. Interestingly enough, in the world that Jin Kyung was summoned to, his social anxiety disorder disappeared, and he was also able to wield immense power, and became the strongest summoned being there ever was. The story of a former girl group otaku turned powerful 2D otaku, and the story of a weak and feeble summoner commences now. The legendary spearman returns. Genre: action, adventure, fantasy, shounen. Tags: aristocrat, based on a novel, betrayal, magic, nobility, overpowered male lead, protagonist strong from the start, regressor, reincarnated in the past, revenge, time travel type, manhwa. Status: ongoing. Chapters: 45+. Release: 2021. Joshua Sanders, the legendary spearman who ended the brutal civil war, shattered the belief that one must wield a sword to be a master knight. He fought in the service of his friend, Emperor Caesar van Britain, but it is all for naught when his fearful comrades try to kill him. He's on the brink of death when his trusty weapon, Lucia, shines and propels him back to the stables of his childhood. With his mighty spear in hand, Joshua is dead set on revenge in this life. The return of the 8th class mage. Genre: action, fantasy, shounen. Tags: academy, alchemy, based on a novel, betrayal, dark magic, long-haired male character, magic, nobility, overpowered protagonist, strong from the start, reincarnation, revenge, time travel. Type: manhwa. Status: ongoing. Chapters: 55+. Release: 2021. As a powerful 8th class mage, Ian Page took countless innocent lives under the orders of Emperor Ragnar, a close friend and ruler of the Green River Empire. Yet despite their closeness, Ragnar views Ian as a threat and subsequently poisons him. Using time magic, Ian saves himself and returns 30 years to the past. Now a young boy, Ian joins an elite order of mages to hone his abilities once again. This time, he'll get revenge on the Emperor who betrayed him and reclaim glory as an 8th class mage. Illicit. Genre: action, comedy, school life, shounen, supernatural. Tags: animal sidekick, webtoons, animal transformation, cats, full color, special abilities, master-disciple relationship, hidden power. Type: manhwa. Status: ongoing. Chapters: 195+. Release: 2018. Jaiwoo is a kind-hearted young man who harnesses the lightning-quick reflexes of a cat to secretly make the world a better place, one saved little child or foster pet at a time. Kaden is a secret agent on the run, who finds himself stuck in the body of a decidedly fat old fluffy cat. Together, armed with Jaiwoo's superpowers and Kaden's uber smarts, they're out to fight those forces who would let evil rule this world. That is, if they can stand each other long enough to get the job done. Lookism. Genre: action, comedy, drama, school life, shounen, supernatural. Tags: appearance changes, delinquent, gang, martial artist, overweight, parody, revenge, secret identity, training, transformation, weak to strong, webtoon, weight loss, yakuza. Type, manhwa. Status, ongoing. Chapters, 300 plus. Release, 2014. Park Hyung-suk, overweight and unattractive, is bullied and abused on a daily basis. But a miracle is about to happen. The Dark Magician transmigrates after 66,666 years. Alternative title, A Black Wizard reincarnated in 66,666 years. Black Mage reborn after 66,666 years. Reincarnated into a Warlock 66,666 years later. Genre, Adventure, Fantasy, Shounen. Tags, Webtoons, Full Color, Nobility, Reincarnation, based on a web novel, Black Magic, Necromancer, overpowered protagonist, strong from the start. Type, manhwa. Status, ongoing. Chapters, 55 plus. Release, 2021. Diablo Volper, a powerful dark mage, was defeated and sealed away in a battle against the 12 gods. He finally wakes up from his sleep 66,666 years later, however, in the body of a newborn baby, Jamie Welton. 9 years later, with a fraction of power he once held and with the loving family and peaceful environment he is now surrounded by, Jamie plans to exact revenge against the 12 gods that had sealed him away. Return of the Blossoming Blade. Alternative title, Return of the Manhwa Sect. Return of the Flowery Mountain Sect. Return of the Huashan Sect. Genre, Action, Adventure, Comedy, Fantasy, Shounen, Martial Arts. Tags, based on a web novel, Cultivation, Murim World, Reincarnated in the Future, Sect, Overpowered Main Characters, Reincarnation, Webtoons. Type, manhwa. Status, ongoing. Chapters, 65 plus. Release, 2021. When Chongmayang of the Manhwa sect awakens 100 years in the future, his last memories are of a bloody battle against the leader of the demonic cult, the evil Kionma. The battle almost saw the end of the 10 great sects of ancient China, when Chongmayang ended the hard-fought struggle by striking down Kionma. Soon after, he succumbed to his wounds, filled with regret at their Pyrrhic victory. All is not lost, however, as he awakens to his second chance at life. Shocked to find his beloved Manhwa sect reduced to a mere shadow of itself in the present day, Chongmayang embarks on a journey to restore Manhwa to its former glory. Soul Station's Necromancer. Genre, Action, Adventure, Fantasy, Supernatural. Tags, Game Elements, Monster, Hunter, Webtoons, Full Color based on a web novel, Necromancer, overpowered male lead. Type, manhwa. Status, ongoing. Chapters, 50 plus. Release, 2021. After years of fighting for survival on planet Alphen, Kong Woojin had become a fearsome necromancer and ruler of his own territory. But now that he's finally found a way back to Earth, he's nothing more than a low-level player clearing dungeons for cash. Soon enough, though, Woojin's undeniable skills have major guilds vying for his attention. And just in time, because with Woojin's old enemy threatening invasion, those skills might be the only thing standing between humanity and destruction. The advanced player of the Tutorial Tower. Alternative title, The Master of Tutorial Tower. The Tutorial Tower of the Advanced Player. Genre, Action, adventure, comedy, fantasy, martial arts, shonen. Tags, dungeon, full color, game elements, guild, overpowered main characters, webtoons. Type, manhwa. Status, ongoing. Chapters, 75 plus. Release, 2020. After being trapped for 12 years in a tower full of regenerating monsters, Hyunwoo Kim is more powerful than just about any human or monster on Earth. Now that he's free, he's determined to find out who was behind his imprisonment, even if that means he has to kill hordes of monsters, and inadvertently save the world along the way. Ranker. Alternative title, Even If I Sleep, I Rank. Genre, action, drama, fantasy, martial arts, shonen. Tags, webtoons, full color, martial arts, based on a web novel, overpowered protagonist, sleepwalking, virtual game world, virtual reality. Type, manhwa. Status, ongoing. Chapters, 30 plus. Release, 2022. We're only taking a break for about 30 seconds. I'm not imagining things, right? Yes. After 15 hours of hunting, Hyunsung asked to rest for a while, and after 30 seconds, he had to get up again and start hunting. Actually, Hyunsung has a special skill. Thanano's narcolepsy skill is activated. You're being forced into a sleep state. After sleeping for a while and waking up, I got an item. Pay close attention to the story of the God rank class, the descendant of Thanatos, the unstoppable Hyunsung. Level Up Doctor. Alternative title, Level Up Dr. Choi Gisyuk. Genre, fantasy, medical, drama, shonen, reincarnation. Tags, full color, system, webtoons, doctor, based on a web novel. Type, manhwa. Status, ongoing. Chapters, 15 plus. Release, 2022. Growing up as an orphan, Jung Hee-jin didn't open his heart to anyone. After giving his all to become a cardiothoracic surgeon, he got into an unfortunate accident, after which he woke up not as Jung Hee-jin, but as Choi Ji-isuk. And on top of that, he has to level up using his skills. The accident changed his fate drastically. Can he become the greatest cardiothoracic surgeon as Choi Ji-isuk? Murim Login. Alternative title, Login Murim. Genre, action, fantasy, adventure, drama, seinen. Tags, webtoons, full color, martial arts, RPG, virtual reality, based on a web novel, leveling system, cheat system, transferred to another world, cultivation, transported to a game world, Murim world. Type, manhwa. Status, ongoing. Chapters, 115 plus. Release, 2020. An era where hunters thrive on hunting monsters that come from gates. Jin Taekyung is a low-rank hunter who picks up a VR machine and accidentally logs into the game, which is set in the world of martial arts. After many ups and downs, Taekyung is able to escape this world. The strength and skills, which he received in the Murim, were able to be carried over back to the real world. This allows him to continue making a living as a hunter, but he decides to return back to the world of Murim, out of care for his NPC friends. Nano Machine. Genre, action, adventure, fantasy. Tags, academy competition, cultivation, nanotechnology, overpowered, sci-fi elements, martial arts, webtoons, wuxia, leveling system, cheat system. Type, manhwa. Status, ongoing. Chapters, 105 plus. Release, 2020. After being held in disdain and having his life put in danger, an orphan from the demonic cult, Cheon Yeo-woon, has an unexpected visit from his descendant from the future who inserts a nanomachine into Cheon Yeo-woon's body, which drastically changes Cheon Yeo-woon's life after its activation. The story of Cheon Yeo-woon's journey of bypassing the demonic cult and rising to become the best martial artist has just begun. Greatest Estate Designer. Alternative title: The World's Best Engineer, The Greatest Estate Developer. Genre: Adventure Comedy Fantasy Shounen Isekai. Tags: Advanced Knowledge meets Archaic World, based on a web novel, Clever Male Lead, Fallen Nobility, Full Color, Person in a Strange World, Supernatural, transported into a novel, Cheat System. Type: Manhwa. Status: Ongoing. Chapters: 45+. Release: 2021. When civil engineering student Suho Kim falls asleep reading a fantasy novel, he wakes up as a character in the book. Suho is now in the body of Lloyd Frontera, a lazy noble who loves to drink, and whose family is in a mountain of debt. Using his engineering knowledge, Suho designs inventions to avert the terrible future that lies in wait for him. With the help of a giant hamster, a knight, and the world's magic, can Suho dig his new family out of debt and build a better future? SSS Class Gacha Hunter. Alternative title: The SSS Rank Hunter's Lucky Draw. Genre: Action Drama Fantasy Seinen. Tags: Dungeons, Full Color, Game Elements, Guild, Monster Hunter, based on a web novel, Webtoons, Cheat System. Type: Manhwa. Status: Ongoing. Chapters: 40. Release: 2021. The change brought dungeons filled with monsters into the world, altering reality forever. Pro gamer Jin Jangdo, whose lifelong dream was to be a hero like the mana users who fight in these dungeons, is crushed when he discovers his own abilities are useless. Just then, that real universe gives him a set of skills that allow him to draw information from the future and heroes from the past. Now all that's left is for him to barrel through this game of luck and become the strongest hunter ever. Latna Saga: Survival of a Sword King. Alternative title: Otherworldly Sword King's Survival Records, The Survival Record of the Sword King in Another World. Genre: Action, Adventure, Comedy, Fantasy, Shounen. Tags: Leveling System, Cheat System, Overpowered Male Lead, Full Color Isekai, Magic, Person in a Strange World, RPG, based on a web novel. Type: Manhwa. Status: Ongoing. Chapters: 130+. Release: 2019. After being recently discharged from military service and just drifting through life, Hanbin Ryu is suddenly transported to another world. However, his guideline, the system bestowed upon him to help with his survival and growth, was filled with errors, causing him to be stuck in the tutorial stage for over 20 years. When he is finally released from this personal hell, he finds everyone has turned against otherworlders like him. Just how will this low-level, super tutorial newbie survive?
I fell into a reverse harem game. Alternative title: It looks like I fell into a reverse harem game. It looks like I've fallen into the world of a reverse harem game. Genre: Reverse harem, romance, fantasy, josei, isekai. Tags: Webtoons, Full Color, Person in a Strange World, Royalty, Villainous, based on a web novel, reincarnated in an otome game, Cheat System. Type: Manhwa. Status: Ongoing. Chapters: 70+. Release: 2020. I woke up in a strange bed, with not just one, but two lovers beside me. In this game of love, affection, and deception, I'm Elvia, the imperial princess, with a gaggle of men vying for my favor. Sounds great, right? Except this means I'm also stuck as the villainess while the main character is my manipulative maid, Ariel. She's out to bring me down, and she's got plans for my harem of men. But I know all her secrets, because I can see her player notifications. Can I beat her at her own game? Men of the Harem. Alternative title: Men in the Harem. Genre: drama, fantasy, reverse harem, josei, romance. Tags: based on a novel, cheating, concubine, European ambience, female dominance, nobility, polyandry, revenge, reverse harem, strong female lead, webtoon. Type: manhwa. Status: completed. Chapters: 86. Release: 2020. Scorned by her lover and thrown into power after the mysterious assassination of her father, Ladle must marry to secure her sovereignty of Terium. Instead of choosing one man to become her royal consort, she chooses 5 young men from all walks of life to join her harem. Will Ladle ever solve her father's murder, and can she keep the peace in her harem?